Hey everyone, it's Caroline. This is a big moment for me. What's happening here is I'm preparing for the next chapter in my life. I've been in through this part of my healing journey to get to the point where I've decided to. I'm shaking inside here. I've decided to um, move forward with purchasing a van. And for the first time in my life, I am unencumbered. And as I continue to walk through projects and things that I've been preparing for the next steps that I'm going to take, and normally I won't say anything, and this is like pretty big for me because this is on Facebook. But to make it real, rather than just moving it around in my head, I've decided to come on here and talk about what I'm doing. This has been a challenge for me my whole life, because usually when I would bring up the next thing I wanted to do, there were people in my life, naysayers basically, who would run the gamut of, oh, you can't do that, you have to have a job and sit in an office and, make sure you're doing what everyone else is doing, and life isn't about doing what you want to do. And now my new favorite is you're too old. So this is really important for me to put this out, and it's time for a change. And I found something. This is the thing I'm working on doing. I've been wanting to do it since I was in my 20s. I don't usually get into the mainstream stuff, but I've always wanted to be traveling in the United States, at least to start, and then moving into other areas. But anyway, I couldn't have done it then because I was married, I had a child, and plenty of responsibility. And now I have responsibility, obviously, but I don't have the rest of it. So now that I'm unencumbered and I've gone through a lot of healing over the last 6 months since April, I'm ready to. Oh, wait, more than that, actually. I've been doing this for the last 30 years. And I'm 57, and I'm proud of it. And I'm excited about this. And I'm ready as I'm ever going to be. And I'm scared. And I'm also excited. So I don't know what this is going to look like. But what I do know is I'll be taking you through my process as I move from trading in my leased car to buying the van, where I'm going to be, how it's working for me, and whatever else comes up. And because of who I am, I'll also be sharing my story, continuing to share my story in a blog, or I guess vlog format, because I have already started this blog that I've been working on since April. Today was the 208th input of my blog, which I have on Substack. It's called Recreate My Life, and that's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm also set up, I'll share the story as I'm traveling. If you're so inclined, I'm also set up on Buy Me a Coffee and on Substack to fund the trip. And on Substack, I'm also working on, hopefully this, I say this to make myself do this, but I'm also working on a poem book to help with this. All the poems I've written over the last 10 years throughout this last portion of my journey. So you can go onto my website, at carolinerena.com, and if you choose to help out with that, that's great. I really appreciate that. And if not, that's great too. I'm just doing this for myself anyway, but it's always great to have supporters and support. And so this is kind of scary for me. I mean, it's right now I'm sharing in the actual act of doing the process. And just want to thank you for being a part of this next leg of my journey. It took a lot to get to this point, and I deserve the best of everything I allow myself, and it took me a long time to figure that out. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be ups and downs. That's life. It's how I handle those, and I now know I can do that. And as long as I keep growing and expanding and experiencing the best of what life has to offer, I've got this. So again, you can find my links on my website, carolinerena.com. And right now I'm working through the logistics on both of the sites. So, you know, if you find something that's kind of goofy, then I'll eventually get to fixing it. So anyway, thank you for being here, and please connect with me by commenting on wherever you end up watching, and thanks for joining me on the ride of my life. All right, take care, have a great day. Mwah. Love you guys, bye.